Dear students, the next program that we are going to discuss in VB is encryption and decryption of a string. So let us go into the program. First, I'll explain you what I mean by encrypting. Yes, so this is going to be the form design for encryption and decryption. So what I mean by encryption and what do you mean by decryption, I will tell you. See, this is going to be, I'm going to enter a text here. Yes, but I don't want the original text to be visible, like how our passwords are going to be sent. We don't want anybody to hack it, right? So what happens? The passwords are going to be encrypted. It's going to be converted into a code which cannot be understood, right? Normal eyes, you cannot understand it. You can use a lot of logic for it. So there are a lot of logics. Every day we come up with new technologies and new concepts for encrypting, right? But what we are going to see is very simple method. It's a very old method also of encryption, right? So what is the method we are going to use? We will see, and how are we going to encrypt? Let's see. First, let me execute the program so you will have some understanding of what is happening. Right, I'm going to execute the program. Okay, here. So it says enter the text. I'm going to enter the text which has to be converted or encrypted. It has to be converted into some code. I wanted to encrypt it. So I'm going to say my text is a simple text, ABC. So I will also be able to show you how it is converted. Okay, so ABC is my simple text. I will click encrypt. So my text, my original text will go away and there will be some other text which is coming up. I will click on encrypt. So what has happened? This encrypt button has a code. Which code is used to, here you can see the code. This code is used to encrypt the string which I have given in this particular text box. I have given text1.text is the text box name. I have given a string, ABC is the string I have entered in that text box. So when I click this encrypt button, this particular text or the string is going to be decoded, right? So what are we going to do? We are going to encrypt it. How are we going to encrypt it is the logic, right? How are we going to do it is our logic. You can use a lot of logics. This one is the simplest of all, right? So I had ABC, it became DEF. Okay, to some extent you can understand. A becomes D, B becomes E, C becomes F. So what will D be? G, and so on, right? So we are going to just move a little bit. So A position, from A's position we are moving to D position, that's it. But how are we doing it is what makes it very interesting. So I will just tell you that and we'll come back to decrypt. Okay, so let us go to the code now. This is a design I told you. This is text1.text. This is command1 where I'm going to encrypt the string. This is going to be text2 where my encrypted string is going to lie. It's going to be displayed. This is my encrypted text. Yes, so this I told you is my text box 1, text1.text where I'm going to enter ABC. Let's go to the program. Yes. We just look at this program alone. Let's not go into the second part. First part, it's like this encryption. So there encryption and it's coming in green. I have used a single quote, which means it is what? A comment line, which will not be executed. That's for our understanding, right? So we are going to declare some variables here. Main string is one string data type. Main string, str and ch are the string data types. You also have I and c as integers. So what are we doing? We will see. First we take main string and assign main string is equal to text1.text. Okay, what is text1.text in this example? I have used ABC for you to understand it. It's a simple example. So I'm going to say main string is equal to ABC, right? This is what is my main string. What am I going to do with my main string? How am I converting ABC into DEF? Okay, it's a simple logic I'm using. Should we only encrypt it this way? No, you have a lot of ways of encrypting. You can do whatever you want, you can play with it, right? Okay, let us see. Main string is equal to text1.text. In our example, we are going to take ABC as my main string. For. So for loop is same as that of C. So for I, next I. Same logic. Only thing, for I is equal to 1 to length of main string. So you can understand it directly, not like you don't have the parenthesis and all that here. Just straight away it says for I is equal to 1 to length of main string. Length is a string function, so which we are discussing now in the class. So length is going to give me the length of that particular string. In this case ABC's length will be 3, right? So for loop is going to be for I is equal to 1 to 3. So I is going to take values 1, 2 and 3. Let us say I is equal to 1. It is going to take 2, then it is going to take 3 and so on. Okay, this is the loop we are going to talk about. First I value will be 1. Right? So first I value is going to be 1. Let us just remember that I value is 1 now. Next, what is CH? CH is a variable. It is a string variable. Can you see that? CH is here. It is a string variable. So what is TH? I am going to say CH is equal to, I am going to take one part of the main string. For example, I have A, B, C and it could be a longer string also. Right? I have to take the first character alone, convert it and then take the second character and so on. That's what we are going to do. First I have to divide. I have to find the subset of main string, which means from A, B, C I have to only pull out A and store it in a variable called CH. So what function am I going to use? I am going to use a function called mid. You have this function in C also, mid dollar. There it is mid dollar, here it is just mid. What does mid do? Mid takes a string. For in this case it is ABC, comma I. Starting position is I is 1 here plus 1. So it will only take one character starting from I. Right? In ABC is the main string. Let us see. CH is equal to mid of main string, which means ABC. In ABC, comma I is 1, which means the position is first starting position for you to pluck the string, or you make a subset of the string. Right? This starting position is equal to 1. It's going to be 1, which means A position. How many characters you have to divide? Only one character you need. I only need one character. So what I'm going to do, starting from first position, one character, which means only A. My CH will become is equal to A. Since it's a string function, I'm going to put it like this. Okay, let me again explain the mid function. Mid function is going to have 3 parameters. First parameter is main string, comma starting position, comma one character. Okay, so what will be my substring? CH is my substring, is equal to, from main string I take, from starting position 1, I take one character, which has become A for me. Right? Next, I'm going to say there is a variable C, which is an integer. Remember, I and C are integers. So I'm going to say C is equal to ASCII of character. I'm going to find out with A, I cannot do anything. I cannot add 1, 2, 3 to A because it is a string. But what I can do, if I convert it into an ASCII value, then I can add. ASCII values are all integer values. If you convert it into ASCII, then I can add something to it and then I will reverse it back. That's what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just take A, convert A, find out the ASCII value of A, which you all know is, capital A is 65. Right, you know those are the ASCII values. So we are going to find out the ASCII value of A, add 3 to it, because that is why A becomes D. So if you want to add 4 to it, it's up to you. Your logic you can use. My logic is I'm adding 3 to it, so A becomes D. Understand? That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to say C is equal to ASCII. ASCII is a function. Again, it is one of the string function. It converts the character to ASCII. It converts a given character to ASCII. In this case, CH is equal to A. So ASCII of CH will be A's ASCII code plus 3. Whatever is A's ASCII code plus 3 will become your CH value. Right? So that is going to be C. So let me again say it is A ASCII of CH, which is A. In this case, it is going to be A plus 3. Yes, so this is what is my C value. Right, I have added 3 to it. Okay, so let us assume, for example, to make it easy, let us say ASCII of A value is 10. So now it becomes 10 plus 3, 13. So your C value will be 13. Right, ASCII of A was 10, so you are adding 3 to it, it becomes 30. So what will 13 be? Whose ASCII value will 13 be? If 10 is A's ASCII value, then 13 will be D's ASCII value. Right? Why I am saying 10? Because the hexadecimal equivalent, so it's easy to remember. But it is not actually 10, just for example's sake. If ASCII value of A is 10, then if you add 3 to it, it becomes the ASCII value of D. You understand? So that is the logic. Now I am going to say CH is equal to, CH was A before. Now I am going to change it. I am going to say CH is equal to character of C, which is 13. So character of 13 becomes D now. You understand? So CH will now store, actually CH will now would be storing D. It was storing A before, now actually it will be storing D because we have added 3 to the ASCII value of A. So it becomes D. So what happens, what we want resultant is, I want to convert A into D. What I did, I took A separately, right? Found the ASCII value of A, added 3 to it, right? So now I am going to convert it into character again. ASCII to character is CHR function. CHR function, you have to give an ASCII value inside the parenthesis, it will convert it into a character. Okay, ASCII to character is CHR. So again, after adding, I converted and I checked, A became D now. So now the only thing is I have to make a string out of it. So D will be first letter in that string. With that, I have to concatenate what is B's equivalent. Okay, it will be E, then C's equivalent will be F. I have to concatenate D, E, F together to make it a string. How am I going to do that? I'm going to do that using, again, str is another string. Str is equal to str. Str is an empty string. So str is equal to str ampersand or plus ch. Both will work. Concatenating ch with str. So now str has D. Then it will have E. Then it will have F and so on. Right? So how come it will have E and F? Because we are going to say next I. So for loop repeats. So now I will become 2. Here in this case I will become 2. Then you will take out B. You will add 3 to it. When you find the character of B, character equivalent of this plus 3 ASCII value, it will become E. Right? That E is going to be added to str. Str was already D. When you add E to it, it becomes D. Then again the loop goes here. Now I value will be 3. When I is equal to 3, then you go see the string in the main string. The third element is C. So CH is equal to C. So you have to convert that ASCII value of C. You have to find out, add 3 to it. When you convert it into character, it would have become F. So add that F to the string. D is there, you will add F to it. In the end, whatever you have in str is the string which was encrypted. Okay, that string has to be displayed in text2.text after doing all the operation. Okay, so that is what is happening to us. Let us see again, execute and see. So we have executed. This is text1. I'm going to give ABC. So encrypt function, what is it is going to do? It is going to use mid function, take one by one character by character. It is going to pluck it out from the main string. It is going to convert into ASCII, add 3 to it, and then again find the character of that equivalent. So that A becomes D, B becomes E, C becomes F. That string, after I click encrypt, will be displayed in text2.text. Yes, so half of the program is over. You have taken the main string and you have encrypted it. Now what is the next thing? I have to find the original string, right? I have to find out, decrypt it. See, for example, I'm going to send an encrypted message only to you. I don't want anybody else to see it. Only to one person I want to send an encrypted message. What I will do, instead of writing ABC, I will write DEF. It is encrypted. It is not the actual message. I'll send it to that person. That person should know the logic, what logic I have used for encryption. So he has to decrypt it and read it as ABC. Here he has to read it as ABC and not DEF. So that is the concept. Right? So let us see how the decryption is happening. Go to the program again. Right? So decryption program is the same program. Only thing is we have to take input. Now it's not going to be text1.text. Instead input is going to be text2.text, which means we are going to take the encrypted text. Encrypted text is the same program you see. Only thing, last time we added 3. This time we will subtract 3. That's all. If you do that, your string is now going to become decrypted, and that str whatever final value, last time it was stored in, encrypted value was stored in text2, decrypted value will be stored in text3.text. That's it. It is the same concept. Right? So what will be the analysis here? We will start with DEF. Same logic I will use. First I will take D. Right? I'll find the ASCII of D, subtract 3 and find the character, it will become A. D would have become A. Right? And again my str is going to be ABC. From DEF we are converting it back to ABC. That is called decryption. Right? So this program you need to sit and analyze it. You will definitely understand it. It's a very simple logic. EC functions we have used 4 functions here, string functions. len is going to find the length of the string. Mid is going to find the substring. Find a substring from the main string. Okay. ASCII is going to convert it into ASCII code. CHR is going to convert ASCII into character. That's all is the program. Okay. This is going to be your encryption and decryption program. This is your design. I want you to make a note in the observation notebooks. We will again execute it. Right. I had my original string ABC, encrypt. I'm going to take the string and decrypt. I got back the original string and close. Right. What if I can do something else with it? The ABC, I took that example because I want the analysis will be very easy. If I want it to be, say, yes, I'm going to encrypt it. See how it is encrypted. You will not be able to find out what the original text was. So you have to decrypt to get back the original text. You understand? So try it out for your name. Also, I will be happy if you do the analysis like I did here. So you should step-by-step analysis. If you do, you will understand it better. Any program, any programming language for that matter, analysis is going to be the key for understanding the logic. Right? Hope you have understood this program. Any doubts, you can always get back to me. Thank you.